Hey guys, it's me, your girl, Passion for Life. Um, how you doing? For those of you that are new to my channel, I am a 4-year breast cancer survivor. I am also a weight loss surgery patient. I have had lap band and RMY. And my channel is all about my life and my life adventures. But the reason why I'm here today is because normally I hear people saying things like, oh, you only get one mother, or oh, you only live once. But I'm here to tell you that neither one of those are true. My biological mother passed away when I was um, 17 years old. And shortly after that, my father remarried someone else. So initially, I never had anything against this lady. I just really didn't know her. But over the years, we have gotten to know each other. And over the years, we have gotten really close. Um, I guess since my biological mother passed away in 1983, was it 1983 or 1984? Let me see. My son was born in 1984. So my mom passed in 1985. And I think it was 1985 when my dad remarried my stepmom. Well, anyway, over the years we have gotten really, really, really close. I was 17 when my biological mom died, and some things that happen in life that only a mother can do for you. My stepmother has stepped in and went above and beyond the call of duty when it comes to those things. So when people say that you only have one mother, I was blessed to have two. So for that, I'm truly grateful. But my story tonight is sort of kind of about her, but it's about me too. When they say you only live once, I don't believe that. On October the 10th, um, my mother went into the hospital for something minor. We just took her to the emergency room and they decided to keep her overnight. So October the 11th, my sister and myself went up to the hospital just to check and see how she was doing. And before we got there, she complained about having some chest pains. So she told the nurse that she was having chest pains, and they gave her some morphine. She had already received the morphine before I actually got there. So when I got there, my sister was already there, and we were just sitting in the room, just talking about our day. And I looked at the board, and on the board it had the date. Excuse me, though. On the date it had October 11th, 2015. And I asked my mom and my sister, I said, "Oh my goodness, do you know what the day is?" And it was like, "What?" And I said, 5 years ago today, Tina, which is my oldest sister, passed away in this very same hospital. Now, if you click on a link, Passion One, under YouTube, there is a video about, I think it's something shocker. What is shocker? Or today I had a shocker. I did post a video about her passing. But 1 year to that day, my sister had passed. So, we were talking about my sister and different things or whatever. And as my mom was sitting up in the bed, the hospital bed, she just, like went backwards, like, whoa. So when she did that, I said, "What's wrong? are you getting dizzy from the morphine? Her eyes start rolling in the back of her head. She started shaking. She started convulsing. And me and my sister just like went in shock, like, what is going on? We just started screaming, nurse, 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 we need help, we need help, we need help. So they come down, run into the room, and they call the code blue, and they put us out the room, and they're working on her, and we're screaming and hollering and crying because we don't know what's going on. My sister is so emotional. She's falling in the floor. I'm trying to hold her up. I'm trying to maintain some sanity, trying to be the strong one. And at the time, my mom was a DNR. That's a decision that they had made when my father passed that she would be a DNR. But in the medical field, I fully understand what being a DNR is. So they were unaware at that second that she was a DNR. So the nurse comes up to us and she says, her records indicate that she's a DNR. How long do you want us to continue with this process? Or do you want us to stop? So, because she is biologically my stepmom and my sister's mother, I tell my sister, you need to get yourself together. I literally shake her, you need to get yourself together to let me know what you want to do. And she says, no, don't continue. That's not what she would want. There's nothing you could have told me at that moment not to let me know that she was dead. The shock that hit me at that moment, knowing that I witnessed my biological mother pass away, I witnessed my biological father pass away, my sister passed away, and now my stepmother is passing away right here in front of my eyes. I just could not believe what was going on. So I lost. My sister lost. We were in the floor. We were crying. We were screaming. We were just like in another, really, literally in another state of mind. Y'all, my dog is right here. He is not cooperating. Hold on one second. Blue, stop. So, I guess because the other patients and privacy and stuff like that, they wanted to put us in a room. So the nurses and everything, they were very nice to us. They come and they said, "Come on, let's get you up. Let's get you, somewhere else. Let's put you in another room." And then I don't know who. I don't know if it was a man or a woman or who it was, but somebody comes to us and says, "I have a pulse and I have a heartbeat. It's very faint, and we need to get her to ICU as soon as possible." I heard what he said, but I'm still not comprehending because I went through so many emotions in a matter of like 5 minutes. So we go stand like in front of the room where she's at, and I see these people working on it, and I'm like, I just need to see her. I just want to see her. Please just let me lay my eyes on her. So I see her. She's breathing erratically. She's breathing erratically, and they just whisk her away to ICU. So I get on the phone. I call everybody I can. Well, actually, when they rushed us out of the room and they were doing the CPR, that's when I started calling people. And they got upset with me because they was like, "Well, you're not telling me what's going on." I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if she was alive, if she was dead. You need to get to the hospital now. Don't ask me no question. Get to the hospital right now. Just get to the hospital now. After we got to the ICU, there was a man. I later found out his name was Mr. James. He said the nurses are in there. They're working with your mom, and as soon as she gets stable, we'll call you. Well, by then, my family has started to show up. This man comes out and he says, "She's awake and she's talking." I'm like, "What?" She's awake and she's talking. That's why I say, when they say you only live once, don't believe it. Because from what I saw, from what the code team responded to the code, what the cardiologist said, and everything, she had flatlined. My mother had died. But God, it wasn't her time. She came back. She came back. A lot of stuff she couldn't remember. A lot of stuff she still didn't remember. And we're still going through things. I mean, she just had a medical procedure today, but don't don't take things so literal when you hear them. Because when God has a plan, God has a plan. And when they said that you only live once, she's here for the second time. When they said you only get one mother, I have two. I had to. So this situation is still really affecting me. I mean, it my nerves are on edge. I already have a little I suffer from depression and this hasn't made it better. Um it's hard for me to sleep at night. Um it's just a life lesson. It's a life lesson. So I just want to share with you guys what I've been going through since October. And every day I try to heal and try to get better. And it'll get better eventually, you know. I know nobody's here forever. I know that we're only here for a season. But to see somebody go through what I literally saw her go through, it was like something in a movie. I'm standing there in the hospital room watching her body go through these convulsions and pass out like, what in the world is going on? I just could not believe what I was seeing. Oh, Jesus. God has been so good. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you. Continue to pray for me and my mom. Please hit like and subscribe. I love you guys. Smooches.